Well, good morning my friends, welcome back to the channel and thank you for joining me for today's adventure. And yes, I'm back in North Wales on my local ground, and today we are at Penmachno. It's a small quarry by comparison, but there should be a little bit of colour, some nice gentle tones with a bit of luck for you to see. There's a nice cascade coming down, not sure how much water will be in there, but we'll soon find out. And I'll be talking to you a bit later on, but more on that later. Okay, with that said, there's places to see and things to do, so let's get going, shall we? Pick you up later. enjoying it so far. I put the drone up and it's a little bit windy. I had a warning from the winds, but I've gained a little bit of confidence since our last outing in Cornwall. What I would suggest if you're a newbie at it like me is always fly into the wind first. Reason being, it'll always come back on a tailwind and you can always drop it also as well. But I've certainly got a lot more confidence in the drone since I was out last time with it. Excuse me. Right, while we're there, we're just discussing different topics basically, and obviously photography. And one of the things we sort of thought of, you know, social media being such a nasty place as well. I mean, it's good and bad. But wouldn't it be great if you could make a site on Facebook? We'll use Facebook as an example, where anybody could post their photos, no comments, no information whatsoever. Now, obviously, it wouldn't be no good for some that always want all the likes, etc. But can you imagine it? Any newbie could post without any comeback whatsoever, fear of criticism, etc. That'd be quite nice, I would imagine, for them. It certainly would be a pro for all the Don't Tell 'em Pike Brigade that I've alluded to in the past, you know, where they could post, because you can't even put any location up. You couldn't put your name on it, you couldn't put any EXIF information on it. Obviously, opinions vary, and that's the thing, like I put an opinion on here, I'm automatically creating a divide with people that will agree with me, people that don't agree with me. That's all I'm doing. I don't mean any harm, it's an opinion, okay? And you'll either side with me or against me, agree with me, disagree with me, based on, oh yeah, your opinion. Let's not fall out over it. As I say, it's my opinion, that's all that counts. But we're thinking about this site. Obviously, the people that rely on their name, and we know there's a lot of people that do that. And I'm not just talking about admins and moderators and whatever you want to call them, the helpers. Because, you know, I've said before, I'm not an admin brown noser. That said, if it deserves credit and it's to my liking, I'll always give a thumbs up. But I won't give a thumbs up to every single post that they put on, like some people do, whatever their reasons are for that. But I wonder if they would go on there. A lot of people would, obviously, but some wouldn't. Yeah, it's food for thought, certainly. You know, they think they know it all brigade, the people that want to jump in, they want to come in with a comment, you know, if people ask for something, they'll jump in. Some people are obviously worthy of listening to, pro photographers, etc., or very experienced photographers, but you know, you don't need me telling you probably know some. They'll jump in with to showcase their knowledge that they have to date, to give a bit of info, whether that's right or wrong. But no information. The only thing that you could do is put a thumbs up. So wouldn't that be interesting? It's just a gallery basically, isn't it, where you put your photos, and even the people, like I've alluded to in the past, with the extreme, and I think I used that word twice in the video I'm referring to, of we'll call it producing a colorized image to the, again I'll use the word extreme, and there's no comebacks. Incidentally, in that video I wasn't knocking so much the photographer, that's his style, that's fine. I've said numerous of times, as video evidence would back up all the time, that's what I find quite amusing about these things. It was his particular audience on that, and again I don't expect you to understand unless you've actually seen the, you know, what I was talking to in that. That's another story anyway, that's in the past, so yeah, let's move on. But can you just imagine it, a site like that? Perhaps there is one, I don't know, but you know, I wonder how many people would do it, because as I say, a lot of people rely on likes. It's feel it might be due to mental health, and you just don't know about that, do you, with people? So you've got to be very careful, and that's why I'll never ever, or have ever, named names. It's not fair, you know, even talking about somebody that you might know on Facebook, that's unfair really, you know, because they're bound to see it. People that you don't know, you know, and what my vlogs are always, when I do talk about these things, it's always 99% of the time a general thing. It's a lot of things I see or I hear, we discuss in conversations. I don't mean any harm about it. All I'm guilty of is saying my opinion, which is, I like this, but I don't like that. And that's it. But people, you know, they take it to heart, don't they? But that's life. Anyhow, there's more photos to take. You've heard enough of me waffling on with this little thing, so let's go and take some more photos. Photos are going to be up at the end again, and I'll get back to you after, and let's see how we get on. Okay, time to go. Okay, so as you probably saw on the way down, I thought I would stop off and attempt to get to those cascades, which I was successful, as you've probably seen, because they're beautiful. We were here about a week yesterday actually, and it was raining. We just came to scout for the autumn colour. There's a little bit here I would have liked a bit more, but at least it's lovely tone, so it suits my nice sort of natural look. I like the tones in it, so hopefully they'll be nice. But it was really very forceful. If I can find that footage, and Facebook hasn't actually crunched it, I'll put it up anyway, and you'll see the difference in just 1 week of that, those cascades we'll call them. But it's been yeah, really beautiful. Anyway, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm going to put the photos up again for you at the end, and say thank you very much for joining me on today's adventure. I hope to be back out and with you in 2 or 3 weeks time as usual, fortnight if I can, but it might be 3 weeks, who knows. Okay, so I just again want to say thanks very much for staying with us, really do appreciate it, and until next time, stay safe, have fun, keep shooting, and I'll see you then. Okay, bye for now.
Where you're going, you can rest your head. Where you're going, brightness looks big. Where you're going, truth cannot be hid. You gotta get going. Easy now. You gotta get going. Easy now. Be hard working so you can be deserving of the rest that you are given. you're going. True